hey, we're getting better.
Yeah.
We're getting better with doing all this setup here. But hey, welcome to Sugarbush. This is Hung. We got Kevin here. Same thing. Getting this the last couple times. We're just gonna hit some golf balls, shoot some shit, and then play a little bit golf. But just want to let you know we do have an online voucher special with 4 sims, 2 sims, and golf lessons. So for this time of year, Christmas, if you have somebody you need to buy some stuff for, please don't forget to check that out. And then at the same time, Similar League is starting soon, and we also have our morning special for the month of rest of December. That is $20 per hour, 9 through 12. Okay, so you warm up already. So let me hit some golf balls, and then let's do things for me this time. And then so I was talking to my wife, and then on her friends, and this is a crazy thing. I was just start talking then about what year I got in the golf business. It was 97. I got in the golf business. So guess what? In a year, that's like 30 years. That's 30 years I've been in golf business. Oh my God, that's more than half of my life. Oh, that's rad. And I'm just like, holy cow, that's a long time being in this business. I'm like, wow. So that was just one of those things I did not realize till last night. I was talking to my wife. I was like, oh my God, I've been in this business for a long time. I mean, granted, I was kind of in this business half, part-time, 2009 through 2014, but I was still part of the business. So it was just one of those things I'm like, oh my God, I'm old.
It goes by quick when you're having fun, though.
Yeah, I know. But it was just one of those things I did not realize it. So
that looked good.
So same thing I'm working on right now is, so my tendency is when I start swinging down, once I get here, usually I get here when my arms while parallel to the ground, I'm pretty good. But it's from here down to impact, I will actually kind of slide my low body forward and tilt my head back a little bit. So that's one of the things that I'm working hard on is once I get down to here, when my hands about parallel to the ground, that I start, retracting my left lower body back a little bit. So that way it helped me to kind of, instead of my lead hips keep sliding forward, it's kind of retracted back a little bit. So those are things, but that's a tendency I have. So obviously if I don't monitor that, that's probably something I'll have to keep working on for a long time. But it seems that's a tendency of mine. So for me, the best way to work on it is hitting a lot of shots that I take the club only about halfway back. And then from the halfway back, I really focus on, clearing out my low by retracting back just a little bit as I swing down and through. So those are the things that I'm working on to really help me to kind of stay a little bit better to work on what I need to work on. Obviously, that was really good for me, by the way.
Shot.
Yeah, I know. So, and then I'm super happy for you right now. Apparently this winter, you've been giving a few lessons throughout the week.
Definitely.
So I'm so happy for you, man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Yeah. And then don't forget, Kevin's lesson is also on our online shop right now too.
Definitely don't forget. Now's the time to make changes.
Absolutely.
Contact there.
No, it's getting there. And then
one thing to that thing.
Well, one thing I find is, so when I do it right, my club path will be closer to neutral.
Yeah.
And then another thing is, so the tendency of me having a close club face through impact is less and less and less.
Yep.
So, and then I know you and I talked about before that outdoor, I like to play more of a push cut.
Yeah.
So this is actually getting me back where I'm thinking I need to have it back, you know. And then now I'm really just making about half back swing, but I'm hitting
Further
golf balls. Yeah. You know, like this one, 164, 111.
Backspin's beautiful.
Yeah. So it's definitely a work in progress for me as well. But the better I become in doing this, my hands is a little less active.
Yeah.
So my spin number goes down and my launch number goes down too. So I'm gonna try to make a bigger swing this time and see if that works. Oops.
It's a hair thinny, but
Yeah.
still good miss.
Ooh, we got a good golf ball today.
Yeah.
So,
grab
but
one out of
inside out is 1 and 0.7 open face. So I'm actually less handsy through impact. But that's something I need to monitor because my tendency is doing this.
Yes.
So I just need to keep monitoring and then keep working at it.
So that's one of the compliments I like my good buddy Dave said to me last week after last week, is you can tell my hands are getting a lot quieter through my shot.
Yeah. And then, oh, by the way, when I do the swing analysis, I actually watch your swing a little bit more. So if you ever want to hear more about your golf swing, but I'll tell you this, some of them is, I would say, cosmetic.
Yeah.
And has a little bit to do with long-term consistency issue. But it's not something that you have to fix.
Yeah.
It's more or less is, do you want to fix it? Because the thing is, so here's one thing I want everybody to understand. Nobody has a perfect golf swing.
Nope.
Everybody will have a little issues that you need to work out. As long as you understand your faults, your tendencies, you can play good golf.
Yes.
And that's all you need. I mean, even if you look at all the guys on tour, they do the exact same thing. They go to see the swing instructor because if you can't have a perfect golf swing, guess what? You don't need to practice anymore. You don't need to see the instructor to keep monitoring your swing. But the reason they still all see their golf pro, they see the golf instructor because nobody has a perfect swing. Everybody has their own tendency of getting, not so good. So, so basically, it's more about monitoring your tendency, understanding your swing fault, and every single type of swing. Doesn't matter if you have 1-point swing, stack and tilt, 2-playing, the old drive the lower body, or the nowadays the more biomechanical, clear your lower body really good. You will always have your tendency of some type of swing fault. It's understanding that and monitoring it and manage it. That's how you're gonna get better. Well, that's my piece anyway. That's straight for me, buddy. That's that straight.
Let's say if you like it right down that yellow line.
I know, that's that straight.
Dang.
Yeah, outside in a little bit. So for me, having an outside in swing path is almost never.
I know.
I mean, even by, like, that's 1 degree. That's like never. Usually I have 5 degrees into out.
That's me.
So what I'm working on is definitely something that's helping me to get, to get a little bit better, get a little closer to where I want it to be.
Consistency at its finest.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, about 2 yard offline. Yeah, 0.2 inside out. That's like super good for me. All right, so that's what I'm working on, and that's just something I always have to manage. And I'm sure Kevin has the same thing. Obviously, now he's working on his the early hip extension. And last week we start seeing that he's on the way down. He is actually maintaining his posture a lot better halfway down, and then he's delaying his early extension to almost when his hands is about hip high now.
Yep.
So if we can keep at it, keep working on it, and then hopefully, coming down through impact, and then I think this will, for him wise, well, actually, if you want to hit a couple 2. So for him, I think that's something that will be very helpful for him. That once he start practicing a little bit more, he'll start noticing the lower spin rate, and he'll start noticing and then obviously we got to keep working on that. So typically for me, I mean, Kevin, how often do you practice?
Swing 5-6 times a week.
5-6 times a week. Yeah. So he's once every day. But at his, amount of practices that he gets into, I will still usually recommend, every, week, we'll have a little checkup, but that's not a golf lesson. It's just one of those things that make sure he's still doing the right thing, because a lot of times what we feel and what we're actually doing is a little bit different.
That's a fact.
So this is not something that, hey, we got to get a brand new lesson. We got to teach you something new. It's, it's like, hey, yep, we can definitely see him kind of rise up just a little bit on the backswing, which is totally fine. And then
got some height on that one.
Yeah. And then I see squatting down a little bit. Now, obviously, squatting down a little bit. One other thing that I want you to focus on, the squatting down is actually more in the lower body. It's not the upper body. Yep. So it's not. So on halfway down, you should not see arch back like this. Correct. Your back should be kind of like when we squat. The back is nice and straight. So it will actually look more like this. Just always remember that Tiger's Instagram.
Yes. Almost trying to feel myself stay spine angle tall through the.
Yeah, spine angle stay tall by as you're squatting down. Exactly. Oops, you hit it too good.
I like when those happen.
Nice. So that one, the ball actually launched less, but it spun more though, unfortunately.
So I could feel just a little flippy going through that thing.
Well, and then here's the thing though, just so you guys always know that, like, what we did our swing video 4 days ago, 5 days ago, last Friday.
Yeah.
So last Friday you were doing really good. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to. I'm sorry. Sometimes you're gonna regress just a little bit too.
100%.
But the regression is how your hands are reacting through that movement.
No, the good thing
not so much how your body is.
Nope.
Because how I look at his body, he's still doing really, really good. Actually, when I get a chance, I gotta feeling one down the line, and then unfortunately I cannot share that with you guys right now. But ooh, that was good. But it's just more or less learning the body to pair up with the hands. Yeah. 8,000 again now.
Yeah.
So. So
best part about it though, even though I know the spin's getting high, everything feels flush.
Yeah, but I want to show you this. So so I know you guys can't see it, but it's still 87. So let's just swing to the top. That little rise up movement, and then keep in mind where your hip is. See how well you're staying there now?
Yeah. Actually,
and then you kind of let it go, still from about where the hand spot, actually below hip height now.
Let's see, we're getting there.
Yeah, so it's getting close. So your body movement actually got better than about a week ago. So now I will share this with you when I get a chance to go home, and then we'll do a swing analysis like we did last time.
But it looks better.
But what I want to tell you all is his body movement is actually better than 5 days ago. But now his body movement is better, but his hands is not learning that. So that's why his hands still releasing a little early, and then that's why he's adding a little bit extra spin, and then it's hooking a little bit. But that's part of learning the golf swing. That's part of us learning golf swing, learning the new body movement that your body is providing.
I say it all the time. Some of the stuff I did when I was younger, playing high school, college, all that, I don't know how I made it work.
You had great hands.
I was gonna say, looking at it now, I don't know how I made it work.
I like
flippy, just a little thinny.
Yeah, but I really think you're on the right track though, because even though your bad shots, now your bad shots are spinning about 8,000 RPM.
Yeah.
So that's actually really good. I mean, that's an 8-iron, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
All
a
right.
decent line.
All right. So I assume you're warm. Well, I'm
Definitely.
not warm, but I'll rely on him. He'll be,
It's a
you know,
dangerous
I'll
proposition.
just climb on his back today, and then hopefully he can dig